I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I've never felt so good, 'cause your joy overwhelming is running right through my veins. And in your love, I found all that I need, and I'm never gonna give it up. My response will always be to praise. No matter what comes, I know that I will always choose to praise forever. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. My response will always be to praise. No matter what comes, I know that I will always choose to praise forever. My response will always be to praise. No matter what comes, I know that I will.
Hi girls, how we doing tonight? Are we good? Everyone happy?
I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I throw my hands to the sky 'cause I feel so alive and I wanna bring you praise. I wanna bring you praise.
Come on, stand up and join us in worship tonight.
After you
break? Did everyone have a good break? All right. Hey, there's lots of energy in the room tonight. I'm glad you're back. Did you guys have fun at Fields of Faith a week ago? Did you have a good time at Rejoice? Food and all kinds of stuff. Great speaker and a band and a rapper and all kinds of different things that were happening last week with us. You know, I was thinking, we do so many different things. We do service. We do Sunday morning service. We went on fall retreat. Anyone have fun on fall retreat? And I understand for some of you missing fall retreat is because you're committed to school. You're committed to different things. I understand that. But we had a blast. But I hope somewhere along the way you rested. Did anyone sleep in any at all? Did anyone rest at all last week? I hope you rested some last week because we all need that at some point in time. Tonight as we get together, I'm just believing that God's going to refresh you. It's a few days of rest and a few days away from school, but every week when you come in here, I'm just believing that God's going to do something in you to refresh you for the week that you're facing. Because sometimes weeks are tough, aren't they? So every week when we come in, I pray that you just worship God with everything you have, and that you'd spend some time with Him because it will refresh you and it'll help you as you move forward into this next week. So join, we're going to sing a couple more songs tonight. Jesus, I pray for every person in this room who's been affected, God, by the COVID. God, that have been affected by illness and sickness that comes normally during this time of allergies and stuff. God, I just pray tonight that you bring a healing touch to each person in this room. God, that physically, if you're drained, people who are just weary, God, I pray you bring them strength. You tell us that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And God, we find joy in worshiping you tonight. We do it with exuberance. We do it with cymbals and with loudness. And God, we worship you tonight. And we're thankful that you re-energize us in our spirit, God, to prepare us for what you have ahead in these next days. And God, I pray tonight as we get together and we celebrate you, Father, you'd lift us up, that you'd restore us, and that you'd make us strong. And it's in your name I pray these things tonight. And everyone said together, amen. And you may be seated this evening. If you guys can find me just a little bit of fun music there tonight. Peyton, grab your microphone. We're going to do something from Fall Retreat to start with tonight. Oh, yeah. You know what I do? I have fun. I have fun at different events that I do.
Okay.
I think it was Oxygen that I was having some fun at, and some people were talking junk about my basketball skills and my basketball shooting ability. Somehow they were making fun of the fact that if whether or not I could shoot or not.
Oh.
And so I really couldn't hit anything. I mean, for about 10 shots, I couldn't hit anything. But then I looked around the room and I wondered who was talking smack to me about that. And so I looked at Eli, who was talking junk about my basketball game. And I said, Eli, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a bet that if I can hit this next shot, that on Wednesday night you'll wear a dress at youth service. And he goes, yeah, because I missed every shot. And then I missed that shot. And Eli was like, you're horrible, you're awful. And then I said, hey, Will, how do you feel about this same deal that I'm making with Eli? And Will's like, you're horrible. And they both looked at me and said, we'll make this deal. You know, there's some things you should never do. One, you should never ever make a deal with the devil. You should never make a deal with the devil.
Agreed.
But then second, right after that, is you should never make a deal with the youth pastor if he has a basketball in his hand. So, Eli, tell us what happened on the next shot with you and Will both on the line. What happened on the next shot? Nothing but net. Can you say that again? It was nothing but net. Do you know how many guys I text over the years of youth ministry here? I text them all and went, oh, no, you didn't. No, they didn't. I texted Will's brother, Philip, and he goes, oh, no, he fell for the same thing I fell for. So tonight, how many would like to see Eli and Will come up front?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you agreed to it.
It's one of those things. So then I asked Eli before service, I said, what color do you want? Do you want pink? And he goes, yes, I want pink. And I don't know what that meant. So Eli, right, this is as pink as I could possibly,
gosh,
it's as pink as I could possibly get.
You learn very fast. You don't this, Kevin.
Just go right here. Just I don't know how to do that. I have no idea.
Hey, look back here.
One day I'll make another bet and you'll be in a dress on Wednesday.
One day he'll make a bet.
Kevin will be in a dress one of these Wednesday nights.
But see, what he doesn't know is I don't make those kind of deals. That's why you don't make a deal with the devil or any of those kind of things. Oh, come on. You guys aren't cheering loud enough for this craziness tonight. I don't even know how this works. I don't even know if you can fit in this thing. But your brothers are cheering you on right now. They are cheering you on.
Eli, looking good.
Eli, oh man, look at this. Look at this. And here's all I need. I just need you to come. Oh man, come stand next to me. I need pictures. And I just need some pictures of this right here. Oh, this is a good moment. This is one of my favorite Oxygen events ever. And you have your camera out. I need you to get a picture. Oh yeah, we'll move this out of the way. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is basketball. It's what this is right here.
Love it. Love to
It's
see
all
it.
basketball. Hey, I do want you to cheer on Will because they're going to Indianapolis this week. Would you cheer him on? Come on, they're going to compete. You're going to kill it there in the drum line. That's awesome. Eli is running cross country. No. Eli goes to cross country. Hey, give these guys a huge hand tonight. No. Take it off. Please take it off. You're scaring me. Please take it off.
I like the dress with the Crocs.
Help me. I don't have it. It doesn't untie or anything. I don't know. It's one of those weird. It's crazy. I don't even know. You're just gonna have to here. We're gonna have to help you.
Whoa.
There we go. Helping you out tonight.
Whoa.
Oh. The joy of the Lord. The joy of the Lord is at you service tonight. All right. So we went on fall retreat this weekend. We did competition. We did a boat race. You had to build your own boat. You had to take it down the river. If you look on Facebook and you look on Instagram, it's on Xtreme Family Life. Kelly hasn't sent me the raw files of the video of the finals, but we're still going to honor our team tonight. So everyone who was on the black team, stand up.
Good job.
Everyone on the black team, stand up. Here we go. Carter Bloss, come this way. Bailey Kidwell, where you at? Come up here really quick. Oh, wait, you got to hang out right here. Emily Dean, right here. Aaron Henderson, where you at? Right here. All right, I'm handing these out to you. Oh, stay up here. Stay up here. Aaron Henderson. London Norwood really wanted to stay for service tonight. Kelsey Beyer. Kelsey Beyer. I don't know why I'm saying it wrong. And then Jillian Ford, where you at? Jillian, where you at? I'll announce your name. Anna Calorie, there we go. Josh Salazar, where you at? Come on. Where are we at? Jillian Ford. Is it okay if I put Ford or do I need to put Tolly Ford? You tell me. You tell me what I need to do. Emma Stang is not here tonight. Josiah Batista, where you at? Right here, bud. And then right here is Josh Salazar. All you guys come right over here. Everyone come right over here. They're going to take a picture. Come right over here. They're going to take a picture for me. Come right over here. We're going to take a picture. Wow, it's like my mic's not working tonight. Jillian, will you take this to Emma? Will you take this to her? Please, get a good picture there. Third place team coming in with 1,315 points. Give it up for them tonight. Come on, loud cheers and round applause. There we go. All right, awesome. Here we go. Take that to her. Present it to her in class tomorrow. Present it to her. All right, here we go. We're on to the second place team, which is the red team. The red team, they came in with 1,355 points. Caleb Ward, Grace Munoz are the two leaders. They're both not here tonight. Trent Mason, where you at? He's the leader of the team as well. Cherry Consalvi. Yep. Cherry, where you at, girl? Michelle Aguilar. Here we go, right over here. Come right over here and stand. There we go. Eli Davis, come right over here. Come right over here. We're going to take a picture. I know it's hard to believe. Lacey Lacey Beyer. I'll get it. I don't know why I start saying Bear. Help me. Help me. Gavin 2, where you at tonight? Natanya Rodriguez, where you at? Right here. Here we go. Daniel Worthington, where you at tonight? Eli Davis, there we go. Here we go. Daniel Worthington, where you at? Daniel, there we go. Come right here. She's going to take a picture of all of you guys. They came in second place, and their boat floated down the river. All of these boats floated down the river. It was amazing.
All right, give it up for the second place team. Oh, wow.
Give it up. Wow. Cheer for them. Second place. Here we go. Cheer. All right, great. This year coming in first place with 1,430 points.
Right, where's first at?
Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. First place. The white team came in first place.
Yeah.
Jackson Davis, Eli Putnam, Isabella Santos. Oh, there you are, girl. Here we go. Reagan Cox.
First place.
Ashlyn Britton. Michaela Palmer. Abby Calorie. And the boat driver for the winning team that came in under a minute for the first time ever, Kaylin Nichols, Alexis Rouse,
wow.
Eli O'Connor, Xander Beyer, where you at? Where you at? All right, this is our first place team. with the winning boat. And here we go, guys. I need you to go backstage right back there because we're going to show what the winning boat looked like this year. Show what the winning boat looked like. We're missing Eli tonight. Just grab it and bring it right out here really quick. We'll take a picture with it. They were under a minute in the competitive. It's right there against the wall. See it? Yep, right there. Grab that. Beautiful. Here we go. All right. The boat is coming, but we want to take a picture with it. All right, come on, guys. Here we go. The winning boat. Here it is. It's appearing from the backstage. There it is. The winning boat. Stand right here behind them, and they're going to take a picture. There we go. Awesome. All right. 1, 2, 3. Smile, everyone. All right, give them a huge hand. Our winners of Fall Retreat. Our teams. Oh, come on. Give them a big hand. Come on. Help me out tonight. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, if you're a guest with us tonight, you're a visitor here, we'd like you to know a little bit more about our youth group. So, Maylee, where you at?
All
Maylee
right.
and Sky, they're getting ready to head that way. Oh, you're right there. Hey, they're going to tell you a little bit about our youth group tonight. If you're here as a guest, you haven't been here before, go right that way. They're going to tell you about our youth group. At Xtreme, we
Love visitors.
we love visitors. We're glad you're here with us tonight. So head right that way. They'll tell you a little bit about our youth group. Everyone else stand up. Why don't you greet 4 or 5 people tonight and do this. Tell your favorite candy on October 31st. Candy corn is
M&Ms.
mine. Candy corn on October 31st.
Caramel apple.
I like the, what is it?
Hey, everyone stand. Everyone stand up. Everyone stand
Get
up.
up.
Greet
Get
people.
up.
Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody sleep, holy cow.
Everyone, move
One
out of your
small
chairs.
break and
Move out of your
everybody-
seats there. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Here we
Good
go.
God.
Kevin, what's your favorite candy?
Cotton candy corn is my favorite. Caramel.
So good.
Caramel. Brock's caramel is right after it.
Squares.
The little squares.
So
Oh.
good. So
Oh.
I
good.
love caramel apples. I love
Caramel apples. Yes, that's on the list for sure. 100% on the list. I know. It's for sure.
How do you like it?
How do I like apples?
Candy corn.
Candy corn is amazing.
It's
Candy corn is pure sugar. It's pure sugar. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Wow.
Jackson, what's your favorite candy?
But we're doing a game first.
Peanut M&Ms?
Candy corn.
That's good.
Are we ready? All right. Are we ready?
What's your favorite candy?
Yeah. What's your favorite What's your favorite
Valid.
candy?
Valid.
Marshall.
Lacey, what's your favorite candy?
Those are bussin'.
You don't have a
What's your
favorite candy? Are you an American? Are you American?
Valid.
What's your favorite candy? Reese's. Okay. I can see that. I can see Reese's. All right. Everyone find a seat now. We've
Everyone
had a
find a
couple of
seat,
minutes,
find
and
a
we've got a
seat.
game to play tonight.
We
have a game to play
We got a
tonight.
game to play.
And this is one that's hard for me. This is a hard game for me. So everyone find a seat. Here we go. Tonight we're going to start with seniors. I need 2 seniors. I need 2 seniors tonight. There's
Will
one.
shot
There's
his
one
hand up.
right here. I saw one and one. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Give it up for
Come
the
right here.
seniors.
Come right here.
Give it up for the seniors.
Right.
Okay. We'll see how. Right over here, Will.
see.
Right over here. Right over here.
We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I saw Luke, and I saw Addie. You two come right on up. Be ready, be next in our game tonight. Okay, so here's the real question about my game tonight. How strong is your emoji game?
Oh, you'd be shocked. Oh,
How strong
hold
is
on.
your emoji game?
Come on, think.
Is it on
We got
point?
this.
On point.
On point.
If you guys don't
Okay.
win this,
All right. So here we go.
if you win, I'll
So
buy you dessert.
here's the thing. I'm not going to make them go against each other tonight. They're just going to go against themselves. And we're going to start with the girls. And then we'll come back over here. Because, I'd like for seniors to win something tonight.
Oh.
So if you guys will switch the game over back there. Push the little button.
Push the
All right. Please do it as I'm saying it. Please. There we go. All right. Here we go. You got to remember tonight. We'll see how good your senior memory is. Kick it forward to the game.
Memory of a goldfish.
Kick it forward to the game. There we go. This one is easy. The very first one is going to Emma Witten. Here we go. The very first game is going to you. You can win or lose if you can tell us. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Ask the question. Bring the question up. Peyton, you're reading it. Boom. Right. Go. Hit it. Hit the question. Hit the question. It's right underneath it. Click it.
What season was shown?
Winter.
She won.
Correct answer.
Hit the button.
Correct
Here we go,
answer.
boys and girls.
Good
We need
job.
to turn the sound
Good
back
job.
on. Hey, we need to turn the sound back on because all that game has sound with it. Congratulations. Yay.
Good job.
Give a
Good
hand
job.
for the senior girl. No, stay there because we're going to give you stuff. Wait, here we go. Will, here's the next one.
You got
next
it.
question. Here, hit it. Click it. Pay attention really close. Roll it.
Will, please. Will, please.
Ooh.
Hit the question. Here we go. Read the question, Luke.
What state was the monument shown located in?
Oh, please.
New York.
New York. He said New York is his answer, and that's
New
the
York.
correct answer. Give him a hand.
Yay.
Yes.
That was a good job. Good
Yes.
job.
Stay right here. You're both winners tonight. I'm feeling good. Addie, this one's coming to you. So here we go. Hit it.
Oh, goodness.
Hit it.
That's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, how many animals were shown? How many animals were shown?
Make a guess.
3. She went with the answer of 3, and the answer was 3. She got it correct. Luke, you better be on point on your game
You
here.
better be quick.
Because here we go. Don't blink. Here we go. Hit it. Go. Go. Question. Hit it. Question.
Question. What clothing accessory was shown?
A top hat.
Top hat.
A top hat.
Top
Is that
hat.
the answer? Is that the correct answer?
Top hat.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Here we go. We're going round 2. In what country? Oh, go.
In what country was the sport shown invented?
Canada.
She went for Canada.
Wow.
Oh,
There was a
my.
lot of crowdsourcing
Oh,
for
my.
back here.
Cheating.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness. A lot of
whoa.
crowdsourcing. Are you ready, Will? Here we go.
Plain as day.
Hit it. Click it. Click it.
How many fingers was the hand holding up? One finger.
1 is what he
One
said is his
finger.
answer.
Oh, Will.
And he's correct. There we go. All right. Addie, you ready?
Yep.
Woo! Are you on your game tonight? Go.
What time was it in military time?
Say it. What time did you say? 4 o'clock p.m. is what she said.
Oh, in military.
In military time, it is 1600. You had the 4 o'clock. Uh-oh. The girls have missed one. Let's see. Click it.
What facial expression was the emoji showing?
Turn them up. That was hard.
Impersonate it. Give me the face.
Here.
Give us the
Hit
face.
go back, hit just 1. Don't hit 2, hit just 1. Go. Hit the first one. Hit it, click it. Click it. Next.
What facial expression was the emoji showing?
Smile.
Do it.
Oh,
There it is, smile. Okay. All right, Emma, it's back to you. The guys are ahead right now on this game. Click it. Go.
Were there more fruits or vegetables?
She said fruit.
Fruit. Were there more fruit or vegetables? Fruit. She got it correct.
Who said
All right, here we go. Here we go, guys.
Good job. Oh.
What animal was shown?
Horse.
Horse was his answer?
No shot.
Oh, it was a chicken. They've missed 2. They've missed 1. Here we go.
Okay.
What country's flag was
Oh.
represented? You weren't paying attention.
Just guess.
Shh. 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 UK.
Said the UK.
And that is correct. UK. And that was our breaker. That was the very last one. It was the one we just did.
So everyone tied.
So they lost 2 and you lost 1. So tonight,
won.
the guys won. Here we go. Give them
Yes,
a huge
sir.
hand tonight.
Yes,
the
sir.
guys are the winners tonight.
That was cheap. That was a cheap
Wait.
one too.
Oh, wait,
And it
hold
was
on.
a good
It's the game. The game's the
it was a
game.
good night.
Kevin,
What?
they only missed 1. Yeah, she only got the 1600 one. So it's a tie.
So it's a tie. 1 and 1.
Yeah,
I thought they missed.
they missed 1. They missed 1.
So here's the tiebreaker. All right, you ready? Here's the tiebreaker. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Okay, show the very first, go back onto it, go back to sidekick, and show the very first emoji. Click the very first one, and then click right off of it. Click it. Click off of it.
Oh, what was the first emoji?
What was the first emoji that was shown?
I think it was a snowflake.
A snowflake.
She says snowflake.
So here, show it back to us again. Show it back to us. Show it back to us. The very first one. Click on the first one. It was a penguin. I think the guys are going to win tonight. I think the guys are winning tonight. So
I think they won again.
now here's the deal. What the winners get to do is wear my dresses. No, I'm kidding. No, come see me. I have cards for you. I have cards for you that are gift cards tonight. Give them a huge hand tonight.
Give it up. Give it up.
Yay, all right.
He does owe us a dessert.
Yay, all right.
You owe them a dessert tonight.
Sit
Okay.
down.
So here we go. I need your help and assistance now. Everyone grab the card that's on your chair. This is really important for our kids ministry, for our whole church ministry tonight. I need you to grab the card that's on your chair, and you need to take out your phone. Okay? You need to click on the QR code. It'll come up on your app there.
It'll
and
take you to a link.
It'll take you to a link that'll set you up for signing up to help next Wednesday night. We will not have service here next Wednesday night. We will all completely be up in the gym area from 6:30 to 8:30 is what time it's running. It's called October Party. And at the October Party, we're going to help facilitate the night, doing games and doing candy and doing popcorn and cotton candy and all that kind of stuff. So even if you're online, you can go to our website, owasofirst.com, and you're going to see October Party. As far as events, if you go /events, you'll see October Party. You can sign up there to be a part of this great night next Wednesday night. So, here we go. What else do I need to say? Oh yeah, this is important. Who all goes to Rejoice? Everyone who goes to Rejoice, please stand. Everyone who goes to Rejoice, please stand. Everyone who goes to Rejoice, please stand. All right, there we go.
Rejoice, get up.
Yeah,
The reason I'm having you stand up is tomorrow is Youth Pastor's Chapel. My expectation is that all of you come by and say hi to me tomorrow because I'll be at your chapel. I'll be there celebrating with you. You may be seated, okay? There we go.
Remember.
I'll plan on being there. Should I bring something?
Yes.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah, right.
You should
Yeah,
bring
right.
me donuts, even though I'm going to be at Collinsville.
Yeah, at
Should bring
Collinsville.
donuts.
If Collinsville had a chapel, I'd show up at it.
We will build one.
We need it. Amen.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Next thing I need to announce is on December the 7th, I will be speaking at OPA's chapel. I'll do all 3 of them. I'll do all 3 of your chapels. So that's going on. I'm going to start talking about this a lot because I like goals. How many of you ever set goals? Anyone here ever set goals for
I set
yourself?
goals all the time.
Set some goals of what you want to see happen. I want you to hear this. Winter camp is coming the second weekend of January. It is one of my favorite things because we get to go. And unlike fall retreat, we aren't competitive against each other. We actually go and just do events and do things that are just super fun.
Well, we do have one game.
Well, we do.
Capture your glow stick.
Yeah, we do. We do capture the glow stick. And by the way, fall retreat we did capture the glow stick, and it was pure craziness. It was. They hid it in a tree. They hit it in a tree.
It's all
It
out.
was like almost impossible for someone to get to.
We
But
hit
Michelle,
ours.
hey, but Michelle has wheels. I can tell you that. She can run. The girl can run. So, so that really is competitive. We play a little bit of, well, it may have some competitive games. Because the board games we play, all I know is, what's the name of the game with the tacos or with the burritos? What is the burritos?
I don't remember.
What is it? Yes. We had 3 games of that going at the same time, and there were burritos being thrown in the cafeteria area of what we're doing. And then goat, cat, cheese, dog, pizza, something, one of those
Something like
games.
that.
Yeah, that was competitive too. So, hey, here's all I know. We'll leave on Friday night after you get out of school. We'll be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last year, it was perfect weather. The last time we were there before that, it was winter weather. It was the coldest, cold. And it was raining, and ice was on the zip line, and it was phenomenal. It was outstanding. These guys jumped off the top of the zip line with me. So, listen, the only way we're going to get to 100, by the way, I want to bring this up. Last month, we had 100 in service. We hit 100 in service. We've been at 91, 94, 93, and tonight we're going to be real close to 90. But listen, I'd like for us to have 100 people go on winter camp with us, because with that many people, it would be the most fun we've ever had.
Yeah.
I can tell you,
Yeah.
playing paintball
yeah.
and some of the things we do that are fun there. Zip lining 100 people would just be outrageous. Oh yeah, by the way, we shoot a shotgun at that event too. We do shells, we do the skeet shooting. So I'm just wanting you guys to know right now, start inviting your friends to be there. Last thing tonight. Sunday night we have a victory rally, which for some of you may not understand this, but victory rally is also called a business meeting. And if you would like to come to that, to observe it, you can. If you're almost 18, once you become 18, you can become a member of our church. But I just want you to hear this in advance. And let's see if you can help me out. You crowdsource. You guys were good crowdsourcing a minute ago. You people were crowdsourcing answers. Okay. At Xtreme, we have a vision, we have an idea, we have a thought, we have a mission statement. I mean, however you facilitate that. But here at Xtreme, we have 3 things that are really super important to us. It's all over everything we do. It's all the way around the building. Can you tell me what it is? What are the 3 things?
Samuel got
Okay,
it.
there we go. You just rocked it right over there. It starts with friends, family, faith. We believe if you bring your friends, that they'll become family in family groups. How many of you found family in family groups? How many of you found some really good friends in family groups? Okay. And then we believe that you'll have faith for life. So that's why we do it. On Sunday night, I'm going to have about 2 minutes to talk. And I'm going to talk about this. This is what I'm saying. Is that at Xtreme, we believe friends, family, faith. We believe that wholeheartedly. So much so, I'm going to point out Peyton Stacy. Peyton Stacy brought his friend here. And his friend is actually a pastor's son of another church. But you started bringing Will all the time to be here all the time. Right? Will started being here all the time. And then you know what they did? They invited someone to come play Turkey Bowl, right? Is that the first time ever? Is that the first time ever you hung out with us? Okay? And then last week I asked him, how many weeks you been here? I think 2. And it's like 8. You've been with us a bunch. But then Marshall came, so I'm going to bring it up. Peyton brought Will, and then Will and Peyton brought Marshall. And they've become family. And then Luke and Sam and Luke are all part of that same family. So that's part of what we're doing. And then tonight, the 2 people who are doing VIP for me tonight, Maylee came here as a 6th grader, and then she started to bring her friend Sky. And her friend Sky has found faith through being here and hanging out with us. Now, here's what some of you may not know. I chased Maylee because I wanted Maylee to be here at our youth group. And I said, hey, I want you to be here. I want you to be part of what we're doing. Because I believe this. If you find friendships, what you're going to do is you're going to find family. And some of you, your real family may be all over the place. It may be all over the map. But we want you to find a spiritual family here. And then we want you to find faith. And so I'm gonna bring up those couple of stories. And then where's Josiah at? Josiah, where you at? Josiah's right here. Josiah's brought his friends. And his friends went to, I think Daniel's first time of being here was to go to Jinx, wasn't it? To go down and fill bags of groceries and stuff. And And he's just stayed here. Daniel's been here all the time. He's just been hanging out with us because you like hanging out with us, right? You went on your first fall retreat with us and went to do that. And that's what it is. It's about friends bringing friends and making this a really neat place. So give these two guys a huge hand. Thank you for helping me tonight to do all that. If you guys back there running the screen for me, if you'll pull up the daily news, the picture of the daily news. This is the last night of my daily message. But I have some of my friends that are, can you find it there? It should be in the bottom drop box. Just pull up daily. Make sure I don't have anything on here. It's going to say daily, and it's going to have a picture of a newspaper right there in it. Search daily in the sermons from the last few weeks, and you'll find it as the very first slide. Okay? Got it? Can you find it for me? I'm hoping, I'm believing. It should be in the pictures in the drop down where it says pictures and view. Yes, no, or am I just out of luck tonight? Okay. Search in the library. Search for 2021 daily, and it'll pull up a screen, and you can pull it in and put it in there. I have faith you're going to find it. Okay. All right. But before we do that, XM Productions is going to help me start the service tonight. Here we go.
Hey Jackson, you want to sign up for drama?
I am not much of a drama person.
Give him a hand. Tonight, the daily conversation I'm going to have with you is just a little simple word that you ought to build into your life. How many of you started a school year like that? You didn't have anything to do, and then everything that came up, it sounded kind of exciting, so you signed up. You signed up to do basketball, and then how many of you ever signed up to do basketball, and then you signed up to do competitive basketball, and then you figured out that your life was basketball? Or how many of you figured out that you were going to go to work? You were going to go to work, and they just needed you a few hours a week, and then by the time you'd gotten involved in doing pretty well at work, they had you 40 hours a week or maybe 42 hours a week, and all of a sudden, you didn't have any time for any of the other things that you had going on. It's truth, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's true. Or maybe you signed up for marching band in Owasso, and you thought it was just going to be a little bit of time after school, maybe. And now they own your life. They own your wardrobe. They own everything about you. You know, we tried to make it a little bit humorous tonight, a little bit funny, a little bit humorous about what you sign up for. I was telling our drama crew tonight, if you go to OSU or you go to OU or whatever university you go to, you show up and you're brand new. You don't have anything that you're a part of. So every group tries to recruit you just like this and get you signed up. And if they can get you signed up and get you to come every single week, they feel like they're doing a great job. But somewhere along the way, you start to feel the pressure because you can't possibly do all the things that you've signed up to do. How many of you signed up for all those AP classes and you went, I know for sure I can do those. I can make, and then you run into this teacher that is like, you insert the word there, whatever the teacher's like. How many of you are taking AP or advanced classes and all of a sudden this teacher thinks you don't have another single class in your whole life because they give you so much homework for their one class? It's like they own your life. They want you to do a packet, and this packet has 42 pages in it, and they want it done in another 2 days. So I was thinking about this word for tonight, is this word margin. You need to build some margin into your life. Who likes to read books here? Who likes to read books? Anyone like to read books? Okay, I like to read books. And the really great thing about books, listen, the really great thing about books that are prepared well, listen, is they have correct margins. They have correct margins. Like they have an inch on the inside, an inch over the top, an inch around the other side, an inch here. And if you get how many of you use lined paper? How many use the wide lined paper? How many use college ruled because you like it to be smaller so you can be neater and be, okay, all right. On those pieces of paper, listen, on those pieces of paper, they have a red line for the margin. How many of it messes with you seriously if people write on the left side of that margin? How many it's not right? You shouldn't do that. How many when someone writes across lines, it's not right? You shouldn't do that. It's like the unpardonable sin type moment where that's happening. Notice my newspaper tonight, why I needed them to put it up. Newspapers are famous for their margins all through. And if they put a picture in there, they put stuff around it. They may put a bigger font, but they always make things where they are readable, manageable. And so tonight when I was preparing and I was thinking about this last message about what you should do daily, is you should build some margin into your life daily for you. Did you know outside people and outside sources and outside things can consume all of your time? So let me go for a second. You have 24 hours in a day. You have 24 hours in a day. No one has any more. No one has any less. And then the question is, what are you going to do with the time that you're given? When I started doing school, I went back to school after a long time. I had got my degree. I started to do a little bit of my master's degree, and then I decided I'm done. I'm going to get full-time into ministry. And for a lot of years, I did full-time ministry. And then one of my friends called me up, and he said, hey, what do you think about getting our master's degree from ORU? Let's do it together. And I was already crazy, insanely busy. But I said, yeah, I'll do that with you. He had interned with me. He had spent all these hours doing things that I wanted to do, projects. He learned a ton of stuff. But I said, yeah, I'll do that with you. So there were 5 friends of us that went through this and did it together. And the only way I could do school for my master's degree was to set a margin time when I did school. Now, I'm a little bit crazy because I set the time at our house. All of my family kind of went to bed by 10 o'clock. And so from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock was my margin of time when I did school. You're like, that's insane. Yeah, it was. And then when I got into my doctoral studies, the first professor, the very first time he met all of us, he said, you better build in time that you don't let anyone else have. So I'd already been doing school from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m., 10 p.m., 2 a.m., and I just kept after it. Some nights it would get longer than that. I was writing 2,500 words every week. I was reading a full book every week. So what I'm saying to you is there's lots of things that are going to take your time, and you can commit to lots of different things. But you've got to find some margin, and you've got to find some space for you. See, the reason I did the education was so that I could grow, so that I could become a better communicator, so I could become better at what I'm doing, study deeper the Word of God. I got my theology degree, and then I got a degree in leadership for global experiences and global. And here's what I fully anticipate, and I'll tell you this in advance, is we're going to go back to going on foreign missions trips. I want every one of you in this room to start thinking about going overseas with me somewhere. It will be one of the greatest adventures you ever go on in your entire life. No matter what country we go to, no matter what the project is, it will be something that will transform and change your life. I want to be the best I can be at doing that, so that's why I gave margin for education at a time when I didn't have time because I was doing youth ministry full in. But here, let me talk to you for a second. Do you give any spiritual margin in your personal life? Do you give God any time? I'm going to challenge you. We've been talking about this a bit over the last few weeks. If you don't have a time when you listen to spiritual music, I'm going to challenge you to listen to spiritual music. Put it into your day. Put it into your playlist. Put it into what you do. If you don't have time built in to read the Bible every day, I've been talking about this. You ought to put the daily word into you ought to put it into what you're doing. On the retreat, I'll just let you have a glimpse into our last message. I talked about what you're passionate about. Because here's what I know. If you're passionate about something, if you're passionate about God, it's going to pull you up. It's going to pull you out. It's going to set you apart. If I was to tell you all the things that God's given me favor on because I've just pursued Him, all the doors He's opened, all the things that have happened in my lifetime, it's the wildest adventure ever of what God's taken me on because I've just set aside time for Him. I know everyone's busy. I know everyone has that teacher. I know. But can I challenge you with this tonight? I know we have just a couple of minutes. What does Jesus do on this subject? Remember Jesus, his daily walk, he's walking along. He says, hey, come with me. I'm going to make you a fisher of men. And he said, hey, you come with me, and you come with me. And you know what he did is he made people into fishers of men. I was in Branson for a retreat with our pastoral staff, and I got to see the show Jesus, and they did a brilliant job. They did a brilliant job of demonstrating Jesus just walking through everyday normal life and inviting some people to come with him. And they agreed. They jumped on board. It transformed their life. It transformed what they did. It transformed their priorities. All those things. And as I'm watching through that, I was like, wait, there's something that they're portraying here, and they did portray it there. And I want to challenge you with it as our finish to this sermon series about daily. When Jesus is out and he's with the crowds, people brought little children to Jesus for him to place his hands on them and to pray for them. Did you know that Jesus still prays for you? It's one of the things we know that Jesus, resurrected Jesus, who left this earth, that he does, that he still prays for you. I don't know if that encourages you, but that encourages me, the fact that Jesus prays over me. So they brought these children to him, and the disciples, they rebuked him and said, he's too busy. He's way too busy for this. And then Jesus looks at all of them and says, hey, unless you become like little children. How many have a little niece or a little nephew? Anyone here have a little tiny brother or sister? And they love to spend time with you. They do not care what you're doing. They don't care. Little people like to just be where people are at. They're driven by that. They like that. So Jesus, when he looks at his disciples and they're trying to push him away, go, Jesus is way more important than that. Jesus looks at him and goes, no, I'm not. But he made this statement in the middle of it. If you don't know how to build margin in your life for Jesus, do this. Approach him like a little child. How many of you here can understand baby talk? How many of you need to? You can speak it back. You can speak baby talk back. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. Okay. So then we look forward in Jesus' life. There's another instance. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane. He's about to die. And he said to his disciples, sit here while I go over there and I pray. Mark chapter 1 says this. Jesus, very early in the morning, while it was still dark, he got up, he left the house, and he went to a solitary place where he prayed. Mark chapter 14, it recalls the same story from Matthew. He goes to Gethsemane, a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus said to his disciples, sit here while I pray. When Jesus arrived at the place to be baptized, John the Baptist said, I can't baptize you. And he says, you must. And when Jesus was baptized and he was praying, the heavens were opened. As Jesus was praying in the middle of his busyness, did you hear that? In the middle of his busyness, in the middle of being baptized, in the middle of all this chaos all around him, he was praying that the heavens would be opened, and they were. As a matter of fact, it's the first time we see the Trinity. We hear God the Father say, this is my Son in whom I'm well pleased. And we see a dove come down representing the Holy Spirit. In Luke, on one of these days, Jesus went out to the mountainside to pray. And then he spent the night praying to God. In Luke chapter 9, once when Jesus was praying in private and his disciples were with him, he asked them, who do the crowds say that I am? If I keep going through the rest of the book of Luke, Jesus went out as usual to the Mount of Olives, and there he prayed. Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and never give up. So tonight, here's my message to you. If you haven't discovered a time or found a time or carved out a time or made a time to pray, here's what I can tell you prayer does. Have you ever confused? Anyone here ever confused? Anyone ever confused? Here's what I know that prayer does. When I pray to God, I'm natural when I pray and say I'm confused, but he's supernatural. How many know that when I pray to God and I present my items of being confused about to him, he can give me a supernatural response so that I can know what to do? How does that happen? I don't know how that happens except for this. It's when I am natural and I approach a supernatural God, he combines that together and he helps me. That's why I have faith in him. That's why I believe in him. It's because I know this, is he's going to help me to walk through, listen, through my daily stuff. Ending. Here we go. How many of you, some days are just awful? How many days, some days are just awful. They're just awful. How many are ready to go to bed about 6 o'clock? Because you need this day to end, because this day has not gone at all like you had planned. It's not gone well. It's the worst. Can I challenge you with this? Before you just go to bed to let it be resolved, would you find a moment, would you find a place in your room, find a place in your house, find a place in your backyard, find a place in your attic, find a place in your car. I don't know where it is, but would you find a place to pray? Because here's what I know. If I pray, the unresolved things that naturally I can't figure out, God gives me a way to see through things spiritually because he's supernatural and he's spiritual and he wants me to be as well. In the morning time, if you know that this is going to be a confusing day, this is going to be a complicated day. How many are ever trying to manage all your friends and all your friends are all over the map? Like they're all over the map this week. Like they like this guy and then they like this guy the next day and then they like this person the next day and you're like, oh my goodness. Would you do this? Would you just simply approach God and say, God, I'm going to need help. I'm going to need help this week. I'm going to need help this day. I'm going to need help first hour. Because my friends are going to expect me to help them resolve some of this crazy that they're creating. Would you do this? Would you just simply pray before you start your day? Would you present those facts to him? Before you talk it through with a friend, would you talk it through with him? Because here's what my belief is that his Holy Spirit will help us to have answers to things that are outside of our pay grade. They're outside of our knowledge base. Why? Because he's a supernatural God who interacts with natural people. Let's pray tonight. Jesus, I pray for every person in this room. God, that you would put inside of us the desire to have margin in our life, and that in that margin we would pray and we would seek you and we would acknowledge you. And God, as we start to do that, I pray that you would let us start to see how you supernaturally interact with human beings and you direct our steps. You've told us in your word you'd be a light to our path, you'd be a lamp to our feet. So for the short distance and for the long distance both, God, you're going to help us if we'll lean into you, if we'll trust you. It says, lean not to our own understanding and acknowledge you in all our ways. And when we do that, God, I'm confident that you're going to show us what to do. You're going to give us wisdom that's beyond our age, it's beyond our understanding. And God, you're going to help us to navigate life because daily we're going to trust you and give you margin and give you space in our life. Jesus, go with us tomorrow. As we face Thursday, I pray that you go with us. Let us experience you in a new way tomorrow as we spend time with you. Father, it's in your name I ask all these things tonight. And it's in your name I pray. Amen. High schoolers, we're headed to McAllister's tonight. Everyone, please take your QR code, sign in if you haven't yet. Please do that. God bless you. Thanks for being at Xtreme tonight. McAllister's.